This is a 32-inch 4K monitor that's clearly built for people who care about color accuracy and clean workflows. And honestly, it's one of those displays that doesn't try to be flashy, but instead focuses on doing the fundamentals really well. The BenQ PD3205U is designed with creators in mind, especially if you're working on a Mac setup. And right away you can tell this isn't your average consumer monitor. First thing you notice is the size. 32 inches gives you a ton of space to work with, whether you're editing videos, designing graphics, or just multitasking with multiple windows. And because it's 4K UHD, everything looks incredibly sharp. Text is crisp, images look detailed, and timelines stretch out nicely without feeling cramped. It's one of those screens where once you get used to it, going back to smaller displays feels limiting. Now let's talk about color, because that's where this monitor really earns its place. It covers 99% of both sRGB and Rec. 709, which means what you see on screen is extremely close to real life. If you're editing for YouTube or working with digital content, this matters a lot. Colors are consistent, accurate, and reliable right out of the box. There's even a factory calibration report included, and the delta E is kept under 3, which basically means the color difference is so minimal that most people won't even notice it. One feature that stands out is ICC sync. If you're switching between different color profiles, especially on Mac, the monitor automatically matches those settings. That saves time and removes guesswork, which is huge if you're dealing with professional workflows. It just keeps everything consistent without needing constant manual adjustments. The panel itself is IPS, so viewing angles are solid. You can move around, shift your position, and the colors stay accurate without washing out. Brightness is evenly distributed too, thanks to the uniformity technology built into the display. That's something you don't always notice until you use a cheaper monitor and see uneven lighting across the screen. Design-wise, it's clean and minimal, very much in line with a professional desk setup. The bezels are slim, the stand is sturdy, and you get full ergonomic adjustments. Height, tilt, swivel, pivot, it's all here. So whether you're working long hours or switching between vertical and horizontal layouts, it adapts easily. Connectivity is another strong point. You get USB-C with 90 watts of power delivery, which means you can plug in your laptop, charge it, and send video all through one cable. That's especially useful for MacBook users trying to keep their setup clean. There's also a built-in USB hub, so you can connect accessories directly to the monitor and reduce cable clutter on your desk. Then there's a hotkey puck, which is actually a really underrated feature. It's basically a small controller that lets you quickly switch between color modes or adjust settings without digging through menus. It sounds simple, but once you start using it, it speeds up your workflow in a noticeable way. Performance-wise, this is a gaming monitor, and it doesn't try to be. It's focused on productivity and color work, so you're not getting super high refresh rates or gaming features. But that's not the point here. This is about precision, consistency, and reliability. So, who is this for? If you're a content creator, video editor, graphic designer, or someone who just wants a high-quality display for serious work, this makes a lot of sense, especially if you're using a Mac and want something that integrates smoothly without extra hassle. At the end of the day, the BenQ PD3205U is one of those monitors that doesn't scream for attention, but quietly delivers exactly what professionals need. It's accurate, it's well-built, and it simplifies your workflow in ways that actually matter. If you're thinking about upgrading your setup or investing in a monitor that prioritizes quality over gimmicks, this is definitely worth considering. And if you want to check it out for yourself, the link is right there in the description.